Very good draw. Third year I'm now with Magic. Third year Magic gets Cape Town Roses in the same group. Wow, what a group! What a group! I'm excited. The ladies should, I have this rule. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best, So the ladies got to step up to the plate. At Magic, when I arrived at Magic, we have this thing where we look at every player as a project and not just as a player, So we work on every individual player, making them better, seeing what capabilities they have, where they lack. And the build-up was all that, We got a very, very young team. And so we built up with these youngsters, and when we got to unfortunately, when we got to the playoff where we needed to play, the opponent's paperwork wasn't ready, but we still played the game against them. Got a good result there against them, So the ladies are chuffed. This is the first year that we're actually preparing for the tournament. The other 2 years we didn't have time. But now we're actually preparing for it. So it's going well. The girls are excited. So we are basically concluded our squad. So we're ready for the tournament. We just need to sharpen up a little bit of things that before the tournament, knowing now the opponents in the group stages. So we know a little bit of them, especially Cape Town Roses, being playing with them for a long while. So the guy has got the blueprint of women's football, Mother Coach Manakani. So I have to go to the avatar and to my archives and see what I can use against this guy. So yeah, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good fun. That's the thing, at Magic, as much as we would want to go far in this tournament, it's more about player development, to see where we can go. And at Magic, we just don't. We make them for football, because today they're at Magic, tomorrow they can be on a higher stage. So that is the aim of this tournament, to give them a platform to show their talent. And if the talent means that we can go all the way, why not?
My full name is Nathan Langeveld. I am the goalkeeper for the Stellenbosch FC under 18 squad. I'm very excited to be back here at Engen, having won it last year and having the opportunity to defend our title this year. I've enjoyed the draw so far. I'm happy with how our group looks. Don't want to comment on it too much, obviously, but we're preparing. So there's obviously changes in the squad from year to year. We have new guys coming in. Some under 16s who've come up to under 18 now. But we're a really strong group this year, and I believe that with dedication and hard work, we can do it. Yes, I'm very excited. Personally, my personal goals, team's goals aside, I was goalkeeper of the tournament last year, and I would like to carry that momentum into this year's tournament and hopefully win the award again this year.
My name is Karen Fortune. I think the draw went well tonight. The group is tough, but that only motivates us to do better, to come out top in the group. So yeah, I think the group is good. I played last year. We came in the finals, lost on penalties, unfortunately. But this year we look forward to do better. I think last year it was I wouldn't say it's good to lose, but like both character. Coming to this year now, I feel more mature, emotionally, also especially, and physically. So yeah, I think hopefully this year we can do better than last year. Everybody at the club, I'm gonna say is good. So no matter who we have in our team, everybody is good enough to play.
I think the draw was a good draw for us. But again, coming in this tournament as defending champions, there's always a stake at stake. People are always looking to try and beat you. People are always trying to level themselves and try and get as better they can. But I think the draw, we're happy with the draw. Also for our ladies as well, first time competing in the tournament. So we're very excited for them to see how far they can get. They've been also drawn in a very, very, very tough draw. But yeah, we'll give it our best shot to try and defend it. Also, we won it 2 years in a row. We haven't conceded a goal in the Western Cape tournament. So for me as a goalkeeper coach, I'm pretty much happy about that. And we'll see if we can continue the stride and see how far we can get. I think this is also one of the bigger tournaments that is based around the country. I think for every up-and-coming youngster that comes through, I think it's most importantly gives them an opportunity and a platform to grow. And I think from a club perspective, being the defending champions, it's always difficult to maintain that. Because every year there are new players that are coming through the system. But I think, as long as we understand what the processes are and we understand what is needed and we provide opportunity for them to grow at this level, I think the continuity will keep going. Well, I think it's a platform. It's a platform for everybody to grow. I think, as I said earlier, it's the platforms is given and what Engen has done throughout the country, not only for the Western Cape football, but throughout the country has been massive. And I mean, what a great story to have with Kamagelemo that came through, being a referee, being everyone else. So that is a great story on its own. But also for the Cape Town people, we've just come back from a major tournament. There have been a lot of Cape Townian players that have come through this event that have been elevated themselves at national level. And I think it's tournaments like these that start the process for a young career. I mean, this is the first real test of their professional career, if I can call it like that, because the next step is the DDC, the next step is the PSL, and this is where they get spotted. This is where they get to test them against, and each year it's difficult. I mean, the gentleman spoke earlier about Ubuntu not being here. I mean, they've been the crux of Western Cape football for a long time. But end of the day, it just shows you how the quality of Cape Town football have come through and how teams are elevating themselves in terms of trying to compete against the best academies in the country and in Cape Town itself. So very massive and great work that Engen have done to lay the foundation, not only for the boys but for the girls as well. I mean, we're flourishing from all levels at the moment, from under 17, from under 20, from Banyana, from the national team, and opportunities like this has laid the platform. It's been a great foundation for them. I mean, it's only our second year of existence, which has been fantastic. Again, a lot of development. Same strategy gets used from our youth academy setups that we're trying to implement in our ladies section. Also, getting them to be moving up as best they can. They're currently doing well in the Sasol League as well. So our RWL ladies team have just started their league at the moment. So the development is there, and I think it's a great platform for the surrounding areas of the Winelands region, which I think is important, is to give back and to grow and to make sure that the platforms are given, and it's these opportunities and these tournaments and many more of them that will allow these girls to come through. We're also very blessed to have in our ladies team. We're also blessed to have one of our ladies that are also in the national setup as well. So we slowly but surely laying a foundation and a mark for a lot of ladies and young girls to come through the systems. The LFA that we belong to plays a massive role to try and develop it, and we as the PSL club that's in the area trying to support them as best we can, because at the end of the day is if the foundations are laid correctly, then it's only a no-brainer that everything gets flourished. A lot of the times as well, and I think a lot of the development gets done through our partners as well in the schools environment in Stellenbosch itself. People don't really know that there's 25 primary schools in Stellenbosch. There's about, I think, between 10 and 15 high schools in Stellenbosch. So again, we lay the foundation starting with five-a-side futsal in those schools, which helps develop the progress of boys and girls at a very young age, which in time will assist and help the club going forward. So yeah, the club's in a good space at the moment, boys and girls, but again, partners like Engen and the people around it that give the opportunity has been massive.
My name is Kira Gentry. I was a bit nervous, but I'm excited now looking at our group and the other groups also. It's making me excited to play and get ready for the tournament. So my first time, it's my second time, but first year with RV. So yes, I'm definitely excited because we have a good squad this year and we're looking forward to participating. Definitely one of my goals is to perform well, obviously. My team, as I'm the captain also, I would like to be able to lead my team to victory, obviously. And from my experience, I just think it's a organized tournament that gives girls a platform to express themselves.
My name is Kylie Rose Fori. To be honest, I was nervous. I still am nervous, but I'm excited because it's Ubuntu's first time as girls entering Engen. I know it's going to be tough for us, but I'm really excited for myself and the girls to compete in this tournament. To know that the girls qualified and not the boys, it's very exciting for us. I feel like we have a chance, to be honest. We're really young, but we play good. We stand a chance. So I'm just really excited for this tournament. So it's not actually my first time playing Engen. I played with the previous team, Race Rizal. But for Ubuntu, like when we played our game against the qualifiers, we played badges. First half was really tough because they were bigger, stronger. But second half, we came out 5-0. And we just played really well, and I'm happy for that.
Well, I think it's a good draw. It's a fair draw. I think there's no really a group of death. You know, everybody gets a chance to prove themselves and get an opportunity to qualify for the next round. So I think it's a fair group. It's a fair draw. We've done a lot of preparations already. I mean, we started with the Cup of Dreams, tournament, in February, because we anticipated that we'll push to qualify for the main tournament, which we are here now. So we've been involved in quite a lot of tournaments, even at LFA level, because the idea is to prepare the girls, early enough, and obviously we are currently injury free, which we hope that we get to the tournament with no injuries. So the squad is well balanced, it's a good squad, and the girls are training, they're pushing themselves, and they see this is a great opportunity for them as well. Well, currently it's a mixture of the previous group and few new players that came from various other clubs to come and join us, and that also brought in, good stability and a good balance. I mean, one of the biggest challenges we faced at last year's Engen was we could only play the best 11. So everybody on the bench were like less experienced, very young, so it was always difficult for us to have someone from the bench to come in and change the completion of the game. But we're hoping that this time around it's going to be a different story. To be honest, it takes a lot of patience. It's a lot of patience because dealing with girls is just a different kettle of fish, altogether. You must deal with their mental issues. There are girls at the end of the day, you must deal with that. So there's a lot of things that you must deal with. And if you're not a patient person, then you're not going to survive. I mean, most of these girls and most of our Engen squad is players that have been playing football probably for the 4th year this year. And what helped us the most was we gave them advanced training because we trained them with the senior team, and even our senior team is a good balance because of them. So it takes a lot of patience. You as a coach need to be patient with them. They come from different backgrounds that also play a massive role. They are different human beings. That also plays a different role, a huge role. So you just need to be patient with them and try to understand every single one of them. And that will help you as a coach. It is a major boost. It's a major boost. As much as it's a great boost, but it also comes with a lot of challenges. We've played recently in Mitchell's playing in under 14 tournament, and just because of the name brand, clubs out there, the minute you say you're playing dangerous heroes, they can't place it. So that's a challenge that is created because now you can't go to any tournament and say, we know it's gonna be all over for us. It becomes very tough because everybody wants to play against these dangerous heroes. For us, it's also a good platform because it gives us that good test and it keeps us on our toes, meaning that we cannot sit back and relax. We haven't achieved anything much. I mean, I always tell my girls, winning 2 trophies of the Coke in a row, it's a huge milestone for the club, but it doesn't mean we've now achieved everything. We've played in the Engen tournament, probably this is the 4th year now. We've played Cape Town Roses twice in the final. We lost in both finals. So we're hoping that this time around, we make it to the final and we win the final. We're looking forward to that. I mean, the girls, they know exactly what the mission is. We planned, we discussed, we put the missions in place. So they know very well what are the expectations. So we're now preparing towards that goal, because the most important thing is you can't just play for the sake of playing, but you need to have goals in place, mission in place, vision in place. You know what you're playing for, what you're aiming to achieve, because we also feel that we haven't done enough. You know, winning Coke twice, that's not good enough. You know, yes, it's a huge boost for us. It's great, you know, but it's very important for us also to say we are the champions of the Engen. You know, and that will also be another huge boost for us.
Full name is Devon Diego Walislager. I feel good because this team we getting in our group that we were not supposed to get, like Cape Town City. Our wish was to not get Cape Town City in our group. We wanted to get them in the knockout stage, but unlucky. But we will work hard to beat them because they fight hard to come here. I achieve good performance because for me as a captain, it's a big do. Yeah, it made me feel like yeah, I wanted to be the captain. I asked my coach, then I wanted to show my teammates that we can do this. We mustn't be scared. And we go out there, must win, play with your heart and fight. Don't be scared because you are human and they are human. It makes me feel good. Isn't easy to come in the team. You must work hard and work smart, qualify to be in the 20 main squad.
I'm Al Abrams. I'm the under 18 coach of Matroosfontein. It's actually my first year. I've been playing for Matroosfontein from a junior. I first started at Belaw Spurs, and then I moved to Matroosfontein. From Matroosfontein, I moved to Hellenic. I played for Hellenic the year they were relegated. From Hellenic, I went back to Matroos. I played Vodacom. From there, one of the coaches at Santos spotted me, and then I played for Santos for about 3 or 4 years. I do remember the Engen tournament. That's where it originated, Engen Santos. Yeah, I think the draw is quite interesting. A lot of I've even seen the comments on social media. Why is it not split differently? That's the teams you play against in your LFA. But my response is always cup games are different. Yeah. So I'm happy to be in the tournament. It's a very big experience for us. Ever since we've started, when we've qualified for the tournament, we've taken the boys for extra. Every Monday we're in the gym. Thanks to Virgin Active that helped us, that sponsored us. Every Monday we can go to the gym for free. So that helps the boys also to get, to gain match fitness, especially now in our weather conditions. Now, the city they close the fields, so we are unable to practice. But at least the gym, we get a gym session in every week. Like I said, 15 years later, and I think the club is very excited. We've got the support from our exco, we've got the support from our members, our club members, and week in, week after week, they've been traveling with us, coming and supporting us. So it's a very, and the atmosphere in the club, in the team, it's just something different. So I'm happy to be part of my boys, and we've been working hard to be here. The one thing that the boys were saying, we don't want Cape Town City, but fortunately we are there. It's 11v11 players. It doesn't matter. I think the boys, at the end of the day, I always preach it to them week after week. Goals means games. You know, you can play fancy football, but if you don't score goals, you won't. You're not gonna be. At the end of the day, there's one winner, and the boys understands that. They actually are very, very, very excited to be in this tournament.
Anathi Falami Ngwethani. Itrelo ke yaka ndibona i-right, siyakwazi uzipusha, sifikelele kwezinye indawo like kwi-quarter finals. Yeah, ila right for it. Yes, kulo nyaka ya sifumene abanye abantu like abazosincedisa like bakhona abasabadala then sifumana nabanye and bathembile abo bantu bakhoyo kulo nyaka bangayenza into esifuna siyenze. Nabanye ndandibethembile ne but naba kulo nyaka like singazipusha sifumane kulo nyaka le-tournament. Kulo nyaka like siqale kakhulu like maybe I think like besisoyika sasozibaqhelisela sodlala ihlobo siqhele udlala ngalo like sikwenza into ezirayithi kulo nyaka like teamwork.
My name is Anuel David and I play on the left wing preferably, but striker and right wing as well. I'm definitely looking forward to the Engen tournament this year. Some new teams that we're playing against. Really would have liked getting Bayanda zeros, but he's dodging us like a bullet. This is actually my third time, if I'm not mistaken. The very first time we played, we made it to the semi-finals. Lost against Roses, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a tournament I really enjoy. Like, it's the best exposure we get apart from the Coke Cup. So definitely looking forward to it. I would say we're definitely looking to win the Engen this year. It's definitely a goal we want to achieve. Yeah, Heroes, Roses, Ubuntu, we'd like them.
My name is Leila Hendricks. I play attacking midfield at Norway Parks. I feel okay, basically just excited for our group, you know, as the opponents is tough, the teams we're playing against, so yeah. I'm looking forward to coming far in the tournament at least, if possible winning the tournament. But obviously it's going to take a lot of the team to put in the hard work and playing as a team. So if we do all those stuff, I'm sure that we can come far as possible in the tournament.
Obviously not the draw that we would have preferred. But also like Coach Duncan said in his talk, the best way to challenge yourself or to see where you are is to go up against the better teams or the stronger teams. So I think going into this tournament, that will be our plan. It's our first time ever, the club being in the Engen, both boys and ladies. So it's just an experience that we want to enjoy and test ourselves. It was actually the opposite. We had a bye in the first round. The next round before the Engen proper, our opponents never rocked up. So we actually never played an official match this season yet. No league, no Engen qualifier, so we're going into the tournament fresh and maybe lacking some intense game time. Yeah, we've been doing that. Obviously, with some of the circumstances happening, it is a bit difficult to find different opponents all the time, and the opponents that you would want to be testing yourself out against. So a lot of the times the friendlies you end up playing is out of your control, but you'd rather take minutes than no minutes. It's massive, and I could see when our opponents never came, when our under 18 boys final whistle went, the excitement around the club. Like I said, it's our first time ever being in the Engen, a community club, having boys and girls in it. It's massive.